Thank you very much. We're very heartened that the Arlington County Board has taken a bold step for 0% emissions by 2050. As we know, Arlington has electricity that feeds the power system. It has natural gas. It also feeds our heating usage. And decarbonizing Arlington's usage is a large job. We in Arlington typically we spend about 3 billion kilowatt hours of electricity every year, and so decarbonizing all that load is a challenge. And what I'm here to say is that with the clean energy revolution, we're at a tipping point between old style fossil fuels and clean energy technologies. Fossil fuels are something you have to dig up out of the earth. You have to keep on digging it up to power your power system, and they're well and happy to deliver that pollution and keep on denying things. As I said, clean energy are their technologies. Solar and wind and batteries are all they're not fuels. They're actually something you build and you get the clean energy for year after year after year. And the interesting thing about clean energy is that as you build 1 billion solar panels, as you build billions of energy cells, as you install bigger and bigger and larger turbines, wind turbines, the price for that power goes down year after year, billion after billion energy cells. And what we've seen is a rapid competitiveness between solar and wind power and fossil fuels, such that solar is at the point where it doesn't make sense for us to build a new gas-powered power plant. And so the board has really taken a bold step. They've got a great plan for decarbonization, and we need it. As part of our research for a feasibility study for a municipal aggregation pilot here in Arlington, we've looked at the temperatures over the last 20 years, and the temperature here in Arlington has gone up 1.7 degrees Fahrenheit since the 2000s. That's 0.9 Celsius, which is very close to the 1.5 degrees Celsius that the IPCC says is a tipping point to very bad days. And so it's necessary that we take this bold step. And I think the lesson we take from Greta Thunberg is that, a year ago in August of 2018, she was the only person sitting next to the legislature in Stockholm. And yesterday we had 4 million people in 3,000 events in 193 countries and 7 continents stepping up and taking the bold action to say, we need a change right now. And so what I ask everybody here today is that you make this your mission. You make this your mission to change out your light bulbs, take whatever steps you can to change your habits, but also to take the boldness that every single time you talk to a legislative official, every single time you talk to your state legislature, or your county board member, or your county energy manager, you get in their face and you say, there must be no fossil fuel power plants built in Virginia ever. There must be no new pipelines that double our carbon emissions ever. We're in an age where the technology is ready to be built. It's being built at large scale all across the world, and Virginia is ready, willing, and able to do this sort of thing. One last thing, not only are we ready to do this, the interconnection queue for what's called the PJM, it's kind of the transmission organization that feeds large-scale energy from across the country, from across the eastern seaboard. They have 40 gigawatts, 40,000 megawatts of solar waiting to be interconnected, waiting to be built. And so the challenge for us is to give them a market for this clean energy and to give them, give our communities the incentive to switch over to that clean energy, because the business is just waiting to come to Virginia. So, thank you very much.